and I'll show you how that works out. Level select, level 4. And when the start of the game, there's nothing happening. And I'll click this right now, and you see it's moving at 5 pixels per second. Sounds like a good type of speed for a car. My car goes 5 pixels a second. Well, yeah, mine goes 6. Nah, yeah, it was just me being stupid. And I'll click this one, and it'll start. You can hop on that one right away after you click. Instead of the first one, you have to move around a little bit. And once again, that going up and down whenever you go over it. And level 5 right here, I'll go ahead and show you this. You got moving blocks down here that move and block the pathway. And then the 2 moving blocks that are going sideways, you gotta stay in that little red block while they're moving. You got a little bit of room to go down and up, or down. Exit game. And with that said, I'll move on to level 5 and go ahead and get that out of the way. Same concept as, you know, all the other levels with the moving blocks. Level 3, just a game. If game start equals true, once again that's enabled to true whenever you click the start button, and it starts the timer for the well, both timers really. And when you lose in every level, you gotta stop the timer, or else it'll keep incrementing or moving these blocks. So, and this one, there's just more blocks to control, but I mean it's not that different. You got let's see the name of that. Block 1 right here, block 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, can't see it, and then 6. 1 and 2 move together, 3 and 4 move together, and 5 and 6 move together. And they're just controlled in separate if statements right here. So, if they can move up, increase their top by 2, that will, again, move them down first. Moving these down. And then, if they move more than 33, move them back up at 2 per tick. And then the second set of blocks move faster, 5 per tick, and they got more distance to move, so you gotta go through there while they're moving. And if they move more than 50, it reverses and moves them back up. And this moves them left and right at 3 pixels per tick of the timer, and that's what this is, timer tick event. And if they just move more than 170, and that's just the block count that I have, then they move right and left according to that. Block 5 dot left. And all these are right here labels that I've just made black, put no text in, auto size to false. That's what all these, everything in here, every pathway, every block in here is just a label that I auto size to false, no text inside of it, and change the back color. So whenever you see these pathways, and how I get the form like that, I don't think I said that earlier, where there's no X button and stuff like that up there. Oh, whoops, scrolling down on the wrong thing. Let's just start from the bottom. That's what I usually do. Windows state is just to control whether it's minimize, maximize, and all that stuff. The start position, I like to do this just to keep them all in the same position. You can do center screen, I think manual, I'm not sure, I've never used manual before, so I'm not really sure what that does. And default location, default bounds, all those. Center parent is just the in the middle of the form that came before it. So, center screen. Let's move up through here. Opacity. We'll use that in the very last form, so we'll come back to that. Main menu strip. If I can find them. Form border style. This is how you get off the X buttons and all that stuff. I can't show, I'll just have to move back and forth. Fixed single is like that, looks pretty normal. See the bottom of it, there's no bottom to it, so it's just the top. Go back up here and reset it. Fixed 3D. It's got the form and the X button and maximize and up there at the top. It doesn't do it if I do all of it like that. Fixed dialogue. All of them pretty much look the same except for none. You know, there's no things. All of them just look a little different size than the others. So that's not the right one. Where did it go? Import style. There we go. Darn it. Clicking in the wrong places. So that's just how you get get rid of the X button and all that. And then you can just change the full color, back color, whatever you want. And those are the labels. So that's how you get rid of the X button up there. But yeah, the timer 1 controls all those in those series of if statements, same as all the other moving blocks. Move it to the top or the left by however many you want. Smaller numbers usually make for a more smoother look whenever they're moving. Bigger numbers will obviously make it look, it will move a lot faster, but it won't look as nice. And some people say or ask how I got things like that to move so smoothly. That's all it is, just controlling how much it moves by at a time. So we'll go to level 5 and show you. See, and you can control how fast the timer tick is. You can make it 1 second, a half a second, you know, anything really. So let's just mess around with this real quick. Let's change this to 1,000 and let you see what that does. On level 5, 1,000 is exactly 1 second. So everything's moving by 3 and 5 and 2 by 1 second at a time. And this is controlled by timer 2 right here, so they're separate. Ooh, just had a burp. Excuse me. We'll go back, change it to 500. It'll be a little faster than what we just did and a little slower than what it's supposed to be. Now it's going at every half second. So that just controls, you can play around with that and just change how quickly they move.